Hello, what is going on guys? Fluent here, and today it's time that I brought you guys another video. Today's video, however, is a special one. It's a special one because for once I will not be mentioning CS2 cheaters or skins. Instead, today I will be showcasing a recent in real life purchase I've made, as well as gambling in real life on CSGO. I don't know. You'll understand later. But first, let me show you some souvenirs I have of the first CS2 Major, Copenhagen 2024. These are the boys in question. Here I have 3 official CS2 Major pins. Now there's actually 4 total pins that dropped from the Copenhagen Major, 1 for each day that the finals were taking place. Of course, I only have 3. I'm getting the 4th one soon to complete the collection, but one thing that I do want to mention before we move on is that on the last day of the Major taking place mid-match, pins were apparently being given out for free at ridiculous rates. I wanted to investigate this point a little bit further, and to do that investigating, I need to speak to a very good friend of mine. This is that friend. Absolutely loving life, sat behind Sparkles while watching m0NESY play on the big screen. And he goes by the name of Snades, and he joins us today on Discord. Hello, Snades.
Hello, how are you doing, Fluent Man?
Very good, very good. I've got a few questions to ask you today about the final day of the Major in Copenhagen. What happened on the last day, Snades, regarding the pins?
So on the last day, basically, I had a message from a friend on Twitter, and he basically just informed me that they're giving away all the pins, whatever's left out of the stock. I went straight down there, attended the queue, and I saw in front of me, there was about 10 people, for example, in the queue. So I was watching how many people, like how many pins people were actually taking.
So how many pins were there actually up for grabs on the table?
Boxes, like absolute boxes. Yeah, so must have been probably about 5 of each, like 5 full brown boxes.
Was this before the match or after the match?
This is during the match. We had to make a run during the final. It was sort of just help yourself within reason. So I didn't want to be there. So I was thinking in my head when I was queuing up, I was thinking, how am I going to grab as much as I want? Not look like a really bad person, you know? And then the guy in front of me literally just dashed his hands. He must have took about 8 pins out of like day 1, the Molotov one, and then he grabbed like 8 of the next one. I was thinking, nah, I'm not taking 3. I'm just gonna grab what I can. So I kept 2 sets for myself, and then all of the rest are just pretty much freebies. Wow.
And what did you do with 3 of the pins, Snades?
I did give him to Fluent himself.
He only went and gave them to myself.
I did.
Massive thank you for that, Snades.
Ah, no worries.
Last thing, before I leave you, Snades, are there any shout outs you want to do?
I'll do a huge shout out the whole Twitter community, really, because they provided so much towards my trip to the Copenhagen Major. It was insane. Like, it almost felt like I was not even on holiday. It felt like a family. I always had people to meet up. Like, they included my girlfriend who came along. But no, it was just an awesome time. And without them, like, I wouldn't have even known that they were giving out extra pins so I could give back to people at home, like my close friends, people which helped me out in the community. Yeah. And all enjoy CS. So yeah, big shout out to the whole community. Are there any individuals you would like to shout out, Snades? So there's one person, right? So JL was using a AK during the Major with 4 dick golds. That guy is my bro called Dusty. Now I was sat next, I managed to experience the finals watching JL win the finals, MVP of the whole tournament, right? And winner of the Major next to the guy who actually owns the skin he was using. Dusty, you're a legend. If it wasn't for Dusty, I wouldn't have known about the pins because he was the one who informed me that they were giving them out. Much love to Dusty. His name's Dusty Nut. Huge shout out to Dusty. Thank you for joining me, Snades. Thank you too.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
So there we have it. On the final day, they were giving out boxes and boxes of the CS2 pins completely free to anybody who was at the event. It's also worth mentioning that Snades attended all 4 of the final days at the Major, so he kind of deserves to take quite a few, as he did pay a lot of money for the tickets every day he was there. Thank you though, Snades, for joining me, giving up your free time to give me a little bit more insight on what happened on that final day. For anyone that wants to check him out, his socials are down below in the description. So moving on, or should I say back, because for this next showcase, we'll be travelling back to the year 2016 when a certain Series 2 collectible pin set was released. These are the bad boys I'm talking about. Look at that, a full set of Series 2 collectible pins in real life. So unfortunately, if you haven't already guessed, I haven't got them framed out. I've literally just got all the individual pins. I am planning to buy a frame soon so I can frame them all together, which would be very, very cool. Obviously, every single one there. You got Cash, you got Bravo. I forgot what this one's called. Valeria or something. Yeah, that's the black one there. And obviously the Phoenix on my left. I do actually have one Series 3 pin, which is the Howl. The Howl pin. I will also put a photo of all the pins together on screen now. This is in the order that they are released in by Rarity in the actual package, which is pretty cool. Looking very, very nice. As I said though, when they get framed out, they will look a lot more smarter. So these pins were released down the years from 2016 and onwards. I'm not too sure when they stopped doing it. I'm not too clever when it comes to these pins type of thing. I've only recently got into them, so I don't really know too much about them. So pretty much as you go into the arena, you get given a random package, and this package is obviously ranges from Series 1 to Series 3. You get a random pin in there. It comes in a cardboard box, and on the back of that cardboard box, if I'm right, is a genuine code that you can redeem in CS. What that allows you to do is display a genuine pin on your CS profile. You can't buy them on the Steam market, so it just makes them 10 times rarer than all of the other pins pretty much. And finally, I will be after Series 1 and Series 3 very, very soon. I will do my absolute best to try and have a full set of all the series, which would just be absolutely unreal. It's that time, my friends, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time that I open the official CSGO pin package in real life, Series 2. Boom, 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 boom. I'm honestly so lucky that I was able to get my hands on one of these. They are so hard to find now, especially unopened ones. I've never really understood the pin thing and how you use them or how you redeem them or anything like that. But recently, from getting these CS2 major pins from Snades, it's really given me motivation to look into what this pin thing was all about. Hence, you know, why I've made this video. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and open the official Series 2 pin package in real life for you today. We're going to open it as we were in CSGO, okay? The old school days. Here we go. Boom. Okay, I'm shaking. You can see that. You can see how much I'm shaking. Unscratched pin on the back. That's always good. I haven't been scammed. Gonna put the package down. I'm gonna make it fly out of shot as we were in CSGO. And here we are. I've not seen what's inside yet. It's actually... Oh, I have to undo the little cover here to undo it. That's killed the mood a little. Oh, no, false alarm. False alarm. I thought I had it, but I didn't. Gibbon, I actually hate you. You've got something against me. I've done it. I've done it. Undo the sellotape. Here we go. I don't know, how do I... Oh, there we go. I can do it this way. Here we go. What is the pin? Yes! Cobblestone! I'm actually happy with that. I'm actually happy with that. The reason why I'm happy is because it's actually a purple. You can see it there. No, you can see it there. It's a purple. It's not the worst. It's actually the sixth best in the entire capsule. This has literally been unopened, untouched for 6 years, if not more. That's mental. The pin is absolutely spotless, absolutely shining. I was worried that the guy would have already opened it and just taken the code and just sold it back, saying yeah, it's unopened, and just sellotape the package back together. But he hasn't. It is legit. The Cobblestone genuine pin is mine. I'll be redeeming that very, very shortly in CS. So my friends, that is the end of the video. Thank you all of you for joining me whilst I gambled away a lot of money. I have the Cobblestone pin, obviously, attached to my jumper. I'm going to look swag now. I'm going to look swag. I'm going to look like a beast. Do not touch me. Otherwise, I will one-tap you. As I said, though, thank you to everybody for joining me today. Thank you for the constant support on the channel and on the Discord server. If you're not a member, I do highly recommend you join. Thank you to Snades once again for the CS2 pins, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.